All right, we are live. What you're looking at right now is maybe the coolest statue in the game. Also, you're probably going to notice a new overlay. While I'm casting the Zeus Esports matches, I'll use this so that they can use the clips on their channel and whatnot. So this is going to be the full WOD Cup, the full win or die cup. Yeah, all right. Well, I maybe jumped the gun a tiny bit because the match gets spun in 5 minutes, and then we've got a 5-minute prep day, and then we've got 8 minutes till the first match. So we've got a little bit of downtime before we can just chat, hang out, wait till this starts. But yeah, we do. Akula is first. I probably butchered that pronunciation, but that's okay. Hey, what's up, Boone? I am keeping well, yes. How are you? By the way, I don't know if you guys have all seen the new decoration. What's your favorite? I think I like the gold. Not in this pose. The one where he's like climbing on the rocks. We'll probably see it here in a second. What's up, everybody? Welcome, welcome. Hey, what's up, Maddie? Although the black looks really cool too. The black looks really cool with like the blue glow. Also, I tried to get some help to figure out how to set up the bot so that we can like use all of these numbers and things right here, but it's not all the way set up yet, so I'm probably just going to use the pen. So W production. We'll figure it out eventually. Let me see if they actually responded. Maybe they did. Nope, not yet. Maybe I'll talk to Ace. Maybe he can help me figure it out. I don't know. So we'll cast this match, and then I might come live later and cast like 2 or 3 more matches in the afternoon for me, right? Okay, yeah, this is the color that's like the coolest, I think. Right here, this is the coolest version, I think. I like this statue the most. That's pretty sick. I wish we could get this decoration here, but as of right now, it doesn't seem like that's going to happen. Let's just get into this screen here. Then we'll see when they do it. Eric used to have a fantastic way of showing the scores. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Like this little bot here where it's like Zeus Esports. We'll do it with this. Are you telling me that Eric's production was better than this, what you're looking at right now? And then, oh, Sword Assassin. There we go. Zeus Esports versus Sword Assassin. Holy cow, this screen is so bright. Can I, like... Give me 2 seconds. Might turn down the brightness from this screen real quick. I'm gonna do it just in case I have, like, something open I shouldn't. Way better. Way better for me. Okay, there we go. Yeah, there we go. Zeus Esports versus Sword Assassin. I should maybe figure out a different way to put Sword Assassin because, you know, SA stands for, you know, something else. There we go. All right. Maybe I could just get there. Oh, you know what I could do? You know, I'm going to do this the really long, really inefficient way. We've got a few minutes anyway, so I've got time. Where is the... Oh, it's not gonna let me, is it? Wait, save. Save. All right. I have a better idea. Do you think the Eternal Tome plus Heroic Torch is a valid combo? Yeah, I do. It works for some armies for sure. I think Super Bowlers, it works really well with that. Image. All right, let's find this. This is going to look huge right now, but I'm going to make it fit. All right. That's not bad. All right, let's get the Sword Assassin one now. Yeah, I'll work with somebody when I've got a little bit more time to figure out how to make the bot and everything work. There we go. So, all right, there we go. Also, I need to like make my no, it hasn't started yet. I'm just on the screen. They're going to spin any second now. I can't open the chat, right? But they're going to spin any second now, and then it will go to the new screen. So if Zeus wins, give me a scenery. I don't have any sceneries that I can give away right now, but they've lost 4 out of their 5 recent matches, so they're not on a very good streak right now. So hopefully they can lock in today. Do you use 3 screens? I do. I have one screen to my left, the one right in front of me, and then I have the one with like the chat and all the other stuff off to my right so that I can see everything. So, all right. Well, they should be spinning any second now. Yeah, pretty sick decoration. I guess I could maybe do some of these in the meantime. I haven't looked up any videos on how to do these challenges yet, so if I look like a total noob... What are you supposed to clone here? Obviously the Super Yeti? Can the clone Super Yeti take out all of these Infernos? We're going to try it. Oh. Of course there's a tornado. I should have used an archer. Well, this isn't looking... What? There's 2 tornadoes? Heck. Oh, dude, those did not do anything. Dude, the P.E.K.K.A.'s wrecked these. Oh my gosh, yeah, this is not going very well for me right now. We're going to put a super miner down here. I don't even know what ability the Dragon Duke has on him. We definitely don't win this one, right? I'm going to have to redo this. Oh, I guess I could have put archers on some of those. Oh, what? The dragons are on my team? Oh, I didn't realize that. Well, rip the Duke. Wait until he finds out about the third one. The third what? Oh, I didn't realize the dragons were on my team. Okay, well, we're gonna redo this. Oh no, I don't want to watch the replay. That was terrible. What? How do you We're gonna worry about those Infernos last, I think. Well, maybe we can trigger a bunch of tornadoes. Okay, we triggered some tornadoes. Now I think the Super Yetis can actually do something. I still want to put my Dragon Duke up here so that it doesn't lure the ground stuff away. Okay, we'll get those. Okay, so this one's working out much better now. I mean, we're still probably not going to get everything here, but we'll get the super miners to get that too. Oh wait, that archer was useless. Hey, Super Yeti. Okay, we've got the dragons working for us now. Wait, is this gonna fail too? What the heck? Wait, this might not fail. Dragon Duke is absolutely busted. In between Zeus and Carry Esports, which is doing better overall right now? Well, I would say right now Carry Esports has had a better recent score. Oh my gosh, I think we're actually going to get this one maybe? No. Bro, I suck. Did you set up the scorecard? No, I have not. I don't know. I messaged them because I have no idea. Is it on the CCN server? Is that how you do it? Because I messaged them because I couldn't find it anywhere there. Or is it like an actual website? But on their server, I couldn't find any information about it. Zeus, they need to like, I feel like they do kind of go through slumps, but when Worlds happens and they use their like real bases, like for the tough tournaments, right? I'm not trying to like downplay this tournament, but I feel like they save their best bases for the highest tournaments, if that makes sense. So I feel like you'll see them show up at Worlds and they'll do really well there. Okay, you need to have a role in media. Okay, so I requested all of that. So I'm waiting for them to get back to me. Because I was talking to somebody earlier today and then they just haven't responded now. Esports and Legend League are way different. Yeah, you're very right about that. I was actually having that conversation with somebody the other day. Say an Arabic word. I literally don't know. I am on the Zeus side. I am on Zeus. I'm in their clan right now. Oh, you mean, I see what you mean. Well, they need to start winning some matches. They're 1-5 in their recent 5. I would love to tell them. And I know that Sword Assassin, they're actually 1-5 too. So this is like, say Habibi. Is that, did I butcher that? Will I be playing? No, I'm not playing. I do think Zeus is slightly favored in this matchup. You must be a fair judge between them. I think that is a fair take. I think that's a fair take. Looking at both clans, they've done, you know, they have losing records in their recent 5 matches. Both clans have, and at least that's what the bot showed me earlier today. Both of them are 1-5 in their recent 5 matches. So hopefully Zeus can lock in. Need Shock to shock us with his reaction. Yeah, the overlay does look good. They did a good job. When I can get the bot working, for now, I'm just going to be doing this. I'll show you. Zeus Esports is 3 stars. And Sword Assassin is 2 or whatever it is. This is the level of production I've got right now. How many accounts do I have and what are the Town Hall levels? I've got 2 Town Hall 18s, one that's almost maxed and one that's fairly close to being maxed. And then I've got a Town Hall 13 that's like really, really rushed. Yeah, one step at a time. We'll have like the overlay, like the live scores and stuff next time. I've been in the middle of moving, and so trying to figure out everything all at once has been a lot of work. By the way, on a scale of 1 to 10, how was my pronunciation of Habibi? Was that good? Bad? Oh, I can set a goal. I forgot. Yeah, let's set a goal for 200 likes. That sounds good to me. Wait, how do I set a goal? I know I can. Oh, no, I can't. I don't know how to do this. Oh, wait. Goal. Oh, I don't want to do super chats. Oh, that's the only goal I can do? Oh, I don't want to set super chat goals. Are you going to make a video using super witches? Yeah, I probably should. They're really good right now. Why is it showing Clash Royale on the description of this live? Wait, is it actually? I didn't even put a description. Where's my managed broadcast thing? Yeah, I didn't even put a description. It shouldn't say anything, I don't think. What is up, the wolf? Use Super Bowlers. I need to make a video on those too, because they're really, really good too. All right, it's battle day. Now we wait 8 minutes. Can I make a video about Zap Throwers? I made some videos about Zap Throwers before everybody was even using them. But yeah, I probably should revisit them. Although I will say, I feel like every time I use throwers, I have like 2 or 3 attacks where the AI of the healers or the AI of the warden, it feels like they completely throw the attack and it just frustrates me. Like, I don't know what it is. The warden loves to just jump over walls in the range of like a ground expo or who knows. You thought I had like a billion accounts? Well, I feel like, man, back in the day, like 4 or 5 years ago or older than that, you could probably have like 5 to 10 accounts and not feel overwhelmed. But there's just so much that you can do in the game right now. Like you have your 8 Legend League attacks, then you've got the Clan Capital on the weekend, then you've got your 2 war attacks every other day, then you've got Clan War League 7 days a week. And then you've got like all of the other little challenges and things. Man, dude, 2 accounts feels like a full-time job now. Like, I don't know how people would keep up with more than 2 accounts. Do I have any inside information about the roadmap for the monthly qualifiers? Remind them about esports. Creators are reminding them. I see people on all sorts of social media telling them like, when is everything going to start? I don't know. I don't know what the holdup is. You hope Kazuma uses Fireball Super Witch? Yeah, he has been using that, so there's definitely a chance. Is the Meteor Staff mandatory in Electro or Rider attacks? I would say you could definitely get away with using the Dark Crown. The Dark Crown's really good too. And if you don't have the Dark Crown, Henchman Puppet's pretty good too. Maybe stream the Clan Rush event with your viewers like Maziar. I probably will do some of that, but it won't be right when it goes live because that's 2 in the morning for me. Ain't no way I'm waking up that early just to just to do that. The Clash of Clans esports team is cooking. Yeah, hopefully. Hopefully they'll announce it all soon. We had a guy managing 20 Town Hall 18 IDs. He just left saying the meta is changing way too fast to keep up. Honestly, yeah, I can't blame him. 20 accounts? Holy. I don't know how stars can hold up with 6 accounts. Like, sometimes, like, there's probably 1 or 2 days a week where I'm like, man, I really don't want to do my attacks today, but I gotta do them. What is the best pose of the decoration? I like this one right here. This one right here is my favorite. The gold dragon where he's climbing on the rock like this. This is my favorite. But the black ones are really good too. You'll see them here in just a second. I'm willing to bet Igor is on the Savage Stars esports team. I think he is not. I don't think Dark wants to do esports right now. It's too much work between doing esports and building bases and doing Legend League all the time. So I think he's taking a break from doing esports. You forgot to get me a thumbnail. Well, that's not your fault, Summit. I didn't realize I'd be streaming this until late last night. So yeah, this was really short notice because I didn't know I'd have time today. A few of your clanmates hate how there's so much stuff, mainly because back in the day you used to run multiple accounts a day and have fun, but they're not able to fully commit on different accounts. Yeah, exactly. It does feel like that, right? I remember like a few years ago even, I remember thinking like I should really start like a few other accounts so that I have more time to do stuff and I can like play the game constantly, but you definitely don't need to now. You can just... What time is it for me? Right now it is 8:15 in the morning. So 8 a.m. basically. Yeah, exactly. Once I'm done moving and April starts, then I'll be able to really, I'll be able to stream much more consistently and I'll know my schedule. But yeah, the rest of this month's going to be kind of hectic. I'll have a lot of last minute things pop up. All right, we've got 2 minutes or 3 minutes until the first hit. Wait, is it 37 or 38? I can't even remember anymore. 2 or 3 minutes. You have 3 accounts in the top 200? Dang. OP. Props to Supercell for giving everyone the deco. Yeah, this will be a pretty easy one to unlock too. Like 1.2 billion gold. Like that one's like clans will be able to get this like first day easy, I think. When is the Super E-Dragon troop coming? Is Supercell teasing the new upcoming event statues? So they've kind of teased the Super E-Dragon for like ever. And I don't know if they're just like trolling us at this point or if it's actually coming into the game soon. Like I legit, I don't know. So it does seem like they're kind of teasing it again. But I don't know for sure. We'll have to see. And it's Super E-Dragon, man. I feel like, man, what would that even be? I don't know. Maybe more chains. Is the event 7 days? Yes. It will go from March 13th to March 20th. And then when the event ends, you'll still have 24 hours to claim any of the rewards. Yeah, it does feel like they're just trolling at this point. Yeah. What time you had the most fun playing Clash? Like the best town hall, or is it right now? Ooh, that's a good question. See, when Town Hall 15 was around, I was like a really rushed Town Hall 14. So like I was never maxed until like the end of Town Hall 15, beginning of Town Hall 16. So that's why I started my channel when I did, because I just wasn't maxed before then, so I wasn't very good at the game. I don't know. I really like the game right now. I think right now is pretty good. Legend League is pretty competitive. It's maybe I think it should maybe be a little bit more difficult than it is. But I think I'm happy with where it is right now. I wish Clan Wars would be more competitive though. I feel like they should lower the attacks to 1 attack per person or add modifiers into champion clans or something. Maybe those solutions aren't the best, but they need to do something about Clan Wars. Clan Wars are just not, I don't even do my attacks most of the time. Never seen my hair before. It's like, it's hard to see because it's not a very lit room, but there's a lot of hair. I just don't like to do my hair, which is why I always wear hats. I'm just lazy. All right. Okay, let me hurry and start recording and everything. You good at Brawl Stars? I've never played Brawl Stars. All right, everybody, welcome. We have Zeus Esports playing Sword Assassins in the full Win or Die Cup. Going in at hit number 1, we have Yada, and he is using Super Bowlers with the Eternal Tome and the Rage Gems. So, no Queen Charge either. There's no recall or anything, so he's just going to set a quick funnel here with the Warden. He's got a Siege Barracks selected right now, but usually when they do stuff like this, they'll set a Flame Flinger somewhere, but he hasn't changed yet, so that makes me think that he wants to get this Expo and then head towards the Town Hall first, but his Warden's kind of pathing in a really goofy direction right now. But all he needs to do is get that Expo, and then he can decide what direction he wants to go. He also has 2 Giants. You don't see that very often. Now, Super Bowlers are pretty quick if you can keep them alive, but so this minute-long or minute-and-a-half-long Warden Walk is what it's turning into, isn't a huge deal as long as he can keep them alive and funnel them into the core correctly. As soon as this Expo goes down, he'll decide what direction he wants to go. Okay, so he's going far side. As soon as this scatter shot goes down, yeah, look at this. 1 minute and 20 seconds, and he's finally deploying all of the other units. So time might be an issue with this attack. He puts the Super Bowlers down. He's going to set the counter funnel with the King and the Siege Barrack. Oh, Royal Champion and the Siege Barracks maybe then. Yep. Is his King deployed yet? Okay, he puts the King down now. He was waiting so that the King goes to the core. The Royal Champion got wrecked. She's still alive because of the Fox. The Warden uses the Eternal Tome. The King's in the core. Most of the Super Bowlers have walked. I don't even know if he gets 2 stars at this point. He needs to get that Town Hall somehow. The Royal Champion is still alive, uses the Rocket Spear right now. The Skeleton Spell will distract the Monolith for just a little bit, long enough for the Royal Champion to get it. But he still is going to struggle getting this Town Hall at this point. I don't know how he's going to path to the Town Hall with the Super Bowlers because there's no more wall breaks. He has no way of getting the Super Bowlers into the compartment where the Town Hall is going to have reachability from the Super Bowlers. They're just going to walk all the way around. Hopefully the Royal Champion can do some work here. But she's not going to target the Town Hall either, right? And the healers have locked onto the Royal Champion at this point, so I don't know that they're going to even keep these Super Bowlers alive at this point. This is looking like it's probably going to be a 1-star from Yada for hit number 1 with Super Bowlers. I know exactly what happened in this raid that made it very wrong. I'll show you guys after this hit goes on, and I'll tell you exactly what went wrong that he wasn't anticipating, because I know exactly what happened here. This was good base building by Sword Assassin, whether it was intentional or not. So this ends up being a 1-star, 88%. Let me hop into this replay really quickly, and I'll show you exactly what happened, why this didn't get funneled the correct way. Let me pull the pen up here. There were a whole bunch of Teslas over in this direction here, which slowed the Royal Champion down a lot. Normally, the Royal Champion and the Siege Barracks would clear all of these buildings really quickly, but she got slowed down so much that these buildings did not go down very quickly because she was distracted by the Teslas, and that's what made a lot of the Super Bowlers walk. So, had those Teslas not been there, those Super Bowlers definitely get to the core, and this looks completely different, but those Teslas definitely screwed that up. So, well designed by Sword Assassin. How do I even pronounce this name? All right, we've got the first attack from Sword Assassin. We have got, Zapquake with a Dragon Duke with the Flame Spinner. I think he wanted to get the air defense with that fire ability from the Dragon Duke, but it didn't happen. He freezes the Dragon Duke in the air defense now to hope to get that at this point. He does path to the air defense, but the Dragon Duke dies. The death damage does not even get the Super Wizard. Oh, wait, the Angry Jelly got the Super Wizard Tower, and he's going to get the Fire Spinner. Oh, my gosh. That's actually clutch. OP Angry Jelly, seriously. That's crazy. Okay, Giant Arrow gets the Ricochet, or the Revenge Tower and the Bomb Hive, which actually helps. Oh, not the Bomb Hive. What was that in the core? Was that a Multi-Inferno? Oh, the Rage Tower. I'm blind. King has the Stick Horse, and he's going right to the core here. The funnel from the Dragon Duke allows the King to get right to the core here. This is a really cool opening. We haven't really seen much like this, so I really like this opening. Now we're going to have the Dragons deployed with the Dragon Riders and the Warden here in just a minute. I don't know where he's going to send them in from. Still has 2 sweepers that are pointed in opposite directions, so really it's just you pick your poison at this point. He does have a Revive spell, which he'll obviously use for the Dragon Duke when the time comes. Deploys the Hydra from the top about 11 o'clock. Uses a Rage that misses literally everything almost. But the Warden ability goes off really early. I don't know if the King and the Queen got as much value as he wanted them to, because there's still a lot of defenses down here at this left-hand side, but he poisons the Furnace in the middle. The Tornado by the Monolith slows them down a little bit, but they're going to get that defensive side on the left. The Revive is used on the Dragon Duke, which clears the right-hand side of this base, and he will work his way towards that core. The Rocket Loons do get that air defense, which is really nice, and there's actually not a lot of anti-air in that compartment where the sweeper is. This looks like there's a chance for this to triple. He still has a lot of time as well. The Dragon Riders will clear this core pretty easily. There's only a Multi-Inferno there. The Warden does go down, but the Sneezy's honestly better than the Warden at this point, so you're really not that sad that he goes down. The Multi-Inferno in the core here and the Bomb Hive are really the 2 biggest things left, because they're just going to do a lot of damage to everything else. This looks like it might fall short. So we're starting to run out of steam here just a little bit. The Dragon Duke, unfortunately, pathed to, like, the worst stuff first. The stuff that wasn't doing damage to him. He will get the Bomb Hive down, then path to the Scatter Shot, but there's still a Multi-Inferno, a Tesla, and a Builder Hut, and the Rage Tower might activate here in just a second. And he passed to the worst possible stuff. So this will be a defense too. What percentage will he end on, though? Oh, and there's the Hound. 91% 2-star. Pretty close. I think he needed the Queen and the King to get a little bit more value on that left-hand side, and then the Hydra would have pathed to the right-hand side and worked with the Dragon Duke at the end. Yeah, heroes, I agree with you. Heroes are much weaker in esports. It does, yeah, I think you're right. You're not used to them only getting that much value, right? The King and the Queen really don't. It sometimes it surprises you. Hi, Shock, do you remember you? Yes, I called you Shawshank Redemption because I couldn't pronounce your the last half of your name. Yeah, I think you're exactly right. Yeah, 91 is great. I do agree with that. I think most people view, like, because of the meta for the past few years, like anything that doesn't triple sucks, but that's not true. Honestly, anything in the 90s right now, I would consider a success. They increase the modifier without telling anyone. It feels that way. Hey, what's up, Buzzer Bro? Okay, in the next 10 seconds or so, we should have Na'Vi with their second attack. Oh, wait a minute. I'm not updating like I should be. Right now, Zeus Esports has 1 star. All right. W production. All right, we have Smith in with the second Zeus Esports attack, and he is using Super Bowlers. That seems like they really like that. And he's using kind of the same thing as Yada, but he is using a Flame Flinger, which I do like. Again, these Teslas might screw this attack up a little bit because this is going to really slow down the Warden charge part of this and just make it a little bit longer. So he rages the Warden. I think you have to at this point because of the Teslas. They do slow the Warden down enough to where you have to do something to speed the attack up or else you risk time failing, right? Normally, the bowlers in the other attack will clear through the Tesla so quickly and stuff, but with the Warden, he's so slow. His attack rate's slow. He doesn't do a ton of damage with his auto attacks. So you've got to speed it up somehow. As soon as this Expo goes down, he can let the Flame Flinger go to the right and do its thing, and he'll go to the left with the Warden and the Super Bowlers. I think he's just waiting for this to go down. We'll see what he does here, though. We are over a minute into this attack. Is he trying to get the Fire Spitter down, too? I don't know how much time he wants to try and invest into this charge. It does look like that's what he's going to do. As soon as this goes down, then he'll probably go. The air defense isn't reachable by the Queen or the Super Bowlers either, though, so that's kind of an issue. Is he actually going to try and get the air defense down too? Okay, no, he decides to go there. He's got to use a poison on these Headhunters, though. He'll probably draw the rest of the CC once he gets closer, which is unfortunate that he had to use the poison there, but you have to, right? You'll lose your Warden if you don't. Flame Flinger gets really, really good value, so I do like the Flame Flinger a lot on this attack. Hey, the rest of the CC comes out. It's a bunch of Rocket Loons. Fortunately for Smith, the Ice Golems freeze the Rocket Loons up, so they're really not actually going to cause any issues. Is he setting a counter funnel with this Baby Dragon here? So everything should go into the base here. Dragon Duke with it's got to be the stun ability, right? Yep, stun ability with the Fire Heart is going to clear this side. Headhunter for the enemy Dragon Duke. Everything is funneled correctly into the core here. The Tornado will slow him down a little bit, but the Dragon Duke does make sure that they're not going to walk at this point. We've just got to make sure that we have enough time left. We still have half of the base left, and we've only got 40 seconds left in this attack. So he's just got to rage and go at this point. Pop abilities soon. Your Queen ability needs to be popped because you need that giant and the Magic Mirror to do work. There's only 30 seconds left. Pop your Queen ability. Do it. Pop your Queen. There he goes. Is there enough time, though? Looks like it's actually going to be closer than I thought. Only 15 seconds left, and we still have 20% to go through the base. The overgrowth will wear off now. It's definitely crushed, but it will probably be a time fill at this point. Unfortunate, but he's going to get into the 90s, it looks like. Is he? No. So it is an 89% 2-star time fill. That was a good hit, but again, those Teslas slowed down the Warden so much that he had to delay the actual smash part of this attack by so much. So again, W base building by Sword Assassin. That was the Tesla placements for both of their defenses so far have defended the reason they've defended these attacks. Heroes used to be 10% less on the attack, and now they're 20% a few days ago. I think it used to always be 20%, didn't it? Because it's 15% in Legend mode. Oh, I can't look because I can't open the chat to do a friendly challenge. All right, we've got attack number. We've got to update our scores here really quickly. Oh, wait, that's still that. There we go. All right, attack number 2 for Sword Assassin. We've got a Royal Champion charge Root Rider attack. So he's going to send the Royal Champion in to help deal with some of this rage compartment. He's got an Earthquake spell that he's probably going to use with this Royal Champion as well, I would imagine. Does he have the haste vial on? He does. So he wants to clear this entire rage compartment with the Royal Champion here. That's the goal of her. Oh, okay. Is she going to path towards that wizard tower? Oh, no. You definitely want to get into the core of the rage here. Okay, he gets back. This might still be good enough. I think he's going to path to the fire spitter after this, though. Yeah, so, okay, so he chooses to recall. Doesn't get the rage tower, but that does still set a pretty good funnel. Wait, what? That is a very early overgrowth. Is that literally just to stop the bomb hive for a little bit? Because by the time they even get there, it's just going to wear off, I guess. Maybe that is a well-timed overgrowth, actually, because you'll deal with the CC and then deal with the overgrowth area afterwards. So maybe this was a good idea. Okay, so it wears off now. The timing of this maybe could have been a little bit better, but I think it'll still kind of work out. Second overgrowth on the fire spitters and the revenge tower. So we're still working through here. Things are starting to kind of die off on this left-hand side. The Giga Bomb hits the Root Riders. The Dragon Duke is not using his passive ability because of that Rocket Loon, which is kind of unfortunate right now. He still has his ability, which is going to stun the defenses. Things are starting to die off here in this core, and once this overgrowth wears off and the Queen doesn't have access to jump over these walls, I think she's just going to get wrecked. The Dragon Duke's not in a good enough spot to stun defenses for the other heroes either. But he does have a Queen ability, which is the Magic Mirror and Giant. Can he clear more of this base? Queen goes to ability. Dragon Duke still has his ability, keep in mind. But it looks like this is probably going to be a defense. This level 25 Dragon Duke on defense is just going to soak up so much damage, and I just don't think that the Queens are going to have enough firepower to really do a whole lot. Actually, the stun was sick. Does this have a chance? No, there's no way, right? It gets close. Dragon Duke goes down. The death damage will do some damage. And he has the Phoenix on the Dragon Duke, too. I actually didn't even realize that. Queen will go down here, though. As soon as the Dragon Duke dies, he's going to be dead. W casting. And then there won't be anything left. So, 92% fail here. Pretty close. I do know... I wonder if the first overgrowth was I think maybe if he delayed that first overgrowth by like 5 or 10 seconds, that would have been a lot better. All right, let's update our scores here. There we go. Haven't you noticed lately esports matches have seen a lot less triples? Yeah, it does. Like, a lot of matches are like 10 to 11 or like 10 to 10. It's not very often you see clans getting like 13 stars anymore. Every once in a while you do, but it's usually when there's like a really good clan like Zeus versus like clans that aren't like household names, if that makes sense. Yeah, the Infernal Dragon. He used a couple of air troops next to his Dragon Duke that attack that I just don't know that I recommend. The scorecard. Yeah, I'm illiterate with the bot, okay? I don't know how to use it. So this is our scorecard right now. It's 3-4. You can read that. It works, okay? It's better than the last stream. That's all it's all we're worried about right now. Improvements, okay? Baby steps, one at a time. Attacking heroes were -10. Now they're -20. Oh, did they change that? Who did the 1-star? It was Yada. All right, Zeus is in with their third attack. Can they clutch it up in triple? We've got Ryuta in with E-Dragons. This has actually been his favorite attack lately. Uses a Dragon Rider to start a funnel at 12 o'clock, which actually, that's good base identification. Can that Dragon Rider actually get that expo? Oh, that's sick. That is a cool trick. I've never seen somebody do this before. To set up a Flame Flinger using a totem and a Dragon Rider? That's cool. That's really cool. Dang, I've never seen that before. So he's going to let this Flame Flinger go nuts over here. He's going to spam his dragons in from either 9 o'clock to noon or 9 o'clock to 6. You don't want to go into the Town Hall with them here, I think. You'd fight the sweepers on the back end. Oh, one of the sweepers went down to the Dragon Rider. What? Yeah, okay. Exactly what I thought. So definitely spams his dragons in from this side. He'll use a skeleton. Well, he should have used a skeleton spell on the monolith over there, but he decides not to for whatever reason. I guess they go down to the E-Dragon chain, so not a big deal. The Flame Flinger is still going crazy. It's actually going to get the Fire Spitter probably. And then after that, it's going to get in range of the long shot and then die. The E-Dragons, a couple of them path to the core, which is really all you need sometimes. But man, they just don't get good chains off. Will that Multi-Inferno go down? Yes to the last shot, but the Revenge Tower is still up, and I don't see anything pathing in that direction anytime in the near future. So these Headhunters, as soon as they're unfrozen, might wreck his heroes. The Minion Prince ability literally only hit the ground expo, so was basically useless for his attack. The heroes are going in towards the Town Hall at this point. The Super Minions got hit by the long shot once, and by something else, the Bomb Hive wrecks them at the end. Will he... Man, will he even get decent percentage here? He obviously gets the Town Hall because of the Queen. He has one E-Dragon at the top that might get a couple more buildings. Decides to use a totem for them to help with the percentage here at this point. But yeah, he sees the writing on the wall. This is definitely just for percentage points now. Queen will get a couple more buildings here. The Minion at the top will get some buildings. The Ricochet Cannon's going to wreck the Queen, though. Will he get... Okay, so it's going to be in the mid-80s. We're going to get 85% 2-star. That Flame Flinger trick with the Dragon Rider was really cool. Hey, thank you, Shawshank. Thank you. Appreciate it. All right, let's update our scorecard. Boop. Look at this production. That's a terrible 5. There we go. It's yeah, it's struggling. Both teams, well, Sword Assassins had one really close hit, one that was decent, but yeah, Navi, or I said Navi. I'm going to do that out of habit probably for the next little bit, but Zeus is struggling a little bit. They definitely need to get a triple. Dude, oh my gosh. It's like all these names I can't pronounce. We'll definitely get things in place next stream. Yes, for sure. All right, here we go. All right, Sword Assassins in with their third hit. It's going to be Queen Charge Meteor Golems. Is there 3 Meteor Golems? You don't really see that very often. We also have 2 Overgrowths. It looks like he may have lost one healer already, and one other healer took a lot of damage because... Oh, no. Okay, he didn't lose any healers. They were just kind of stacked on each other weird. Uses an Overgrowth on each side here? Oh, for the Fireball. Okay. This is cool. Gets the Revenge Tower, clears the entire core. Look at this funnel he just set. Oh my gosh. Oh, I just cleared all the score. We'll fix that at the end. Okay, uses the Meteor Golems over here on the top-hand side, so we're going to be ending on the Town Hall area. Which is fine. You've only got 3 Meteor Golems, but man, he cleared so much of the base, I don't think it really matters at this point. That wall breaker is on a mission not to open any... Oh my gosh, that actually does open some walls. Warden's not being healed up, which can be an issue. Uses the King to set the funnel for these Meteor Golems to keep them inside of the base, and he still has the Dragon Duke with the Phoenix that he'll probably deploy at 6 o'clock towards the end of the raid, I would imagine. Yep, okay, or right now. This Town Hall compartment might really slow him down for a little bit, but there's not like a lot of damage in that area other than the heroes. We've just got the CC, the Poison Tower, and the enemy heroes with the long shot at that point. Dragon Duke uses his ability on the enemy hero down there, but there is still a lot of firepower in this attack. And he has the Phoenix on the Dragon Duke, so keep that in mind. As soon as he dies, he's going to be alive and tank and do a lot of extra damage for another 8 seconds. Again, he's being slowed down quite a bit here in this little section, but we knew that was going to be the case with the CC and the Poison Tower there. Does he have enough firepower to triple this, though? That's the question. He still has the Spiky Ball on the King that he can use to help clear up buildings when he gets close to the end. The enemy heroes are going down. The Queen is going to walk around to try and get access to the rest of this compartment here, but this looks like it's probably going to triple. I just don't see anything being able to kill this Dragon Duke or the enemy King at this point. Really cool opening to this attack, though. Man, that combo between the Queen Charge, the Overgrowth, and the Fireball was really cool. That's... You see that every once in a while, but I don't know if I've ever seen it used with Overgrowths like that. This is crushed. He swags the King ability. This was really cool. Right, this does triple. No time. Okay, perfect. Yeah, he still has the Spike Ball. Okay, what a hit. That was really cool. All right, let's fix our scores now. Okay, we've got... And they are 7. Don't even know why Zeus bothered playing. They'll lock in. You watch when Worlds happens and they are actually like trying hard every single hit with their new bases and stuff. They'll show up. This kind of stuff happens every year. Usually they're like kind of burned out at this point and they're just kind of waiting around. Yeah, that was one of the cooler plans I've seen. That was a pretty cool attack. Yeah, that was cool. He crushed it. He had a lot of live at the end. Best production team, no cap. For real, look at that. Look, I matched the colors to like match the overlay and stuff with the black on the yellow and the yellow on the black. No one else's stream has that. That was a fast attack. There was a lot of downtime between these two hits too. Holy. Can we see the 1-star again? I'll show you at the end because I don't want to miss any of the live stuff. Okay, let's put this up here. All right, we have Kazuma coming in with E-Dragons, and Zeus desperately needs to get a triple on the board if they want to come back and have a chance at winning this war. We set a funnel here with some... Okay, so he's going to set up a Flame Flinger. Man, that was very brave. He just sets... What? No. Okay, he was paying attention. I thought those skeletons were wrecking that Flame Flinger for a second. This Flame Flinger will get pretty decent value. It will get the Super Wizard Tower and then the Multi-Archer Tower after that, and then should get the Fire Spitter. So this sets a really good funnel and clears some important defenses for the E-Dragons later on. But let's see what his plan is for the rest of the attack. He can pretty easily use a giant arrow to snipe the sweepers in the middle if that's what he wants to do. He doesn't have the arrow equipped though, so that's not what he wants to do. And there is no king on this attack. We're deciding to take the Dragon Duke instead. Just waiting to see what value we can get with the Flame Flinger here. A well-timed Rocket Loon does destroy that mortar too, so he doesn't even have to worry about that. We should be pathing towards that Fire Spitter next. And we should still stay out of range of the long shot, I think. We're sitting a counter funnel on the other side with the Dragon Duke over here. Unfortunately, that poison is going to really slow him down while the enemy Dragon Duke is hitting him the entire time. So we're already... Oh, having to use the ability here like this is painful. He should have used a couple Rocket Loons to lure that poison out earlier and then use the Dragon Duke. That would have made this much more efficient for him. Uses the E-Dragons right around 4 o'clock. We're spamming right into the Town Hall. He does use the Skeleton Spell to distract the Monolith. Really well done there, but it decides to target an E-Dragon anyway. What a jerk. We're going in. There's no king on this attack, so we don't have anything to really help the queen out when he puts the queen down. Man, he has lost all of his E-Dragons almost at this point already. He needs to use some of these abilities soon. Minion Prince ability goes off right as he uses the Warden ability from the Monolith, so that's really unfortunate there. We will get the Town Hall here, but all of the E-Dragons are basically dead at this point. We've got 2 left, and one of them's really low. Where's he even going to use the queen at this point? We even have an Overgrowth. What's he going to use the Overgrowth for? Queen gets used at 12 o'clock with the Yetis from the Flame Flinger to help tank for her and get her a little bit of value really quickly. I mean, what do you even do with the Overgrowth at this point? Just block some of the damage for the Queen so she can get a little bit more percent. He's got a revive spell for the Dragon Duke too, but decides to use it here. Uses a totem spell for that Revenge Tower too, so he will pick up a little bit of extra percentage with this Dragon Duke. He's got a freeze as well if he wants to use it with the Dragon Duke, or another totem as well. Overgrowth, the air defenses, and the Multi-Inferno here on the other side. The Queen goes down, unfortunately, to the Multi-Inferno. I'm not sure what that totem was on the back end. Oh, to help him get a little bit of extra cleanup on those mortars. Okay, I see what his plan was there. Help him get one more building. 87%. So he actually got more percent than I thought he was going to. But yeah, the E-Drags really struggled. He needed a way earlier Warden ability than he did. And his funnel with the E-Dragons was kind of rough because a lot of them split off towards that monolith outside of the Warden ability, which is maybe why he chose to delay it. All right, let's update our scores really quickly. I'm being lazy here. We have 7-7. Super Hua is in with the next attack for Sword Assassin, and he is starting this off with a little Dragon Duke charge to set a funnel. He's going to have to use the ability right here to stop that Headhunter from wrecking him. He also gets the enemy Queen. He does set a really good funnel, though, and we've got Hydra to finish this up. No King on this attack either. We have the Minion Prince, the Queen, the Warden, and the Dragon Duke. He actually gets the Revenge Tower? That's nuts. Baby Drag to help clear a few buildings. Okay, he's going to use the Queen and the Siege Barracks on 3 o'clock to help funnel this Hydra in towards the core. The Skeleton spell is going to help this Queen and Giant get this Monolith, I think. The Rocket Loons. Oh, the Queen, you need to get that Monolith. That would be really helpful, but the Skeleton spells are distracting her a little bit. He deploys Hydra from 4 o'clock. He's going to be heading into this base here. He's going to need an early Warden ability for this Rage Tower. He uses it right now. Queen does get the Monolith. His Minion Prince is pointing in an excellent direction if he wants to use the ability here soon. He's going to want to use it right now. Am I calling it? Nope. Okay, he decides to hold on to it for a little bit. Dragon Duke was revived, and he's got another revive. So he has a lot of firepower for the back of the base. Okay, uses the ability now. We will get the Town Hall with these super minions. The Queen just went down. There is some cleanup here on that right-hand side. He revives the Dragon Duke for a second time. I wonder if it would have been better to wait just a little bit for the Minion Prince to go down before reviving the Dragon Duke. That way he can use his passive ability, but at this point it is what it is. The Warden, the Minion Prince, and the Dragon Duke are all still alive. They're going to get that expo. There is a little bit of cleanup at the top, so we will get good percentage. And the Minion Prince will clear some more buildings because he does have the Phoenix after this. So when he dies, he'll come back for 8 seconds to help get rid of this. How much percent can this get, though? We've got a minute left to just clear some trash buildings. But this definitely isn't a triple. So he'll get about 85% roughly. Maybe if they can get the Super Wizard Tower down, we can get a little bit more than that. Okay, 86. Okay, we had more trash buildings than I thought. Okay, the air defense should clear up the rest of this, though. We're just waiting for the last few buildings to go down. When do Worlds usually start? Warm-ups and qualifiers? Yeah, usually they started right about now. But I don't even think they've announced it yet, right? Sneezy will go down, and we end at an 89%. All right. Be right back. Just going to grab a drink real quick. Wow, I did not know if I'd get back before Stars started his attack. It's Stars, right? Yes. Stars is going to make it to 10. Okay, that's the prediction. All right, Stars is in with the last attack from Zeus, and the only chance that Zeus has of winning this war is if Stars triples here, and Sword Assassin miserably fails their last attack and gets a low percentage 1 star. So there is a chance. We're going to do a Queen Charge Meteor Golem attack. We're going to Queen Charge. Is he hoping to get the Town Hall with this? Or just the long shot? I guess you don't really care much about the Town Hall, right? As long as the long shot's down. We're sending another Ice Golem in. We're going to freeze up. Really? Okay, that was a really good freeze. We're going to get the long shot. After the long shot goes down, we have access to the multi-gear cannon and the multi-archer tower, which is really nice. We use another totem. So we've invested a lot into this. The Warden is at half health and not being healed. We draw the CC as well, which is actually really nice. You just deal with it outside of the base and you don't have to worry about it much. He is going to have to recall. Oh, he's not even going to recall. Warden. Warden is so low and the healers still refuse to heal the Warden. Will he be forced into ability early? He is. The Heroic Torch goes off. Stars does not have the Heroic Torch for the inside of the base. And the Warden is still not being healed. He goes down. The healers got the fire mice landed on them. All of the healers are dead. This is the worst possible way to start this attack. Oh no. The Queen's going to go down as well, or at least to ability here. Oh, she does go down because the... Oh, that's so sad. This is not the start to the attack that they wanted. And honestly, you just got to get the Town Hall at this point. King is going to try and set the counter photo for what's left of this attack, but we have no Queen and Warden and no healers. So this is... We're just relying on... It's just a ragtag group of units and troops here now. Yeah, the healers refusing to heal the Warden, that was rough, but this was, man, the CC and the combination of everything really did wreck Stars here. That's rough. Dragon Duke will help him get quite a bit of percentage because he does still have the ability. He has a second overgrowth too. King goes down. The Meteor Golems are getting a little bit of percentage on the left-hand side, but this is going to be pretty low percentage too. He'll probably get into the mid-60s here if I had to guess. He has a lot of totem spells for this Dragon Duke, though, and an ability. Uses the ability there. Man, that range is nuts. He hit the Revenge Tower with that. Uses a second overgrowth. So, with this Angry Jelly wearing off, Dragon Duke will get a lot more percentage, but this is definitely going to be a low percentage. And I think all Sword Assassin has to do to win this now is just get like 40%. I don't even think they need a star at this point. Dang, that's what a rough way to have this attack start. That's crazy. Another Lava CC in Esports. I think that Lava Hounds are very, very good against throwers, which is what we didn't really see thrower attacks this war, but that's definitely the most popular attack in pro sports right now. So the Lava Hound, I think, is trying to counter the throwers. Any Korean teams? Man, I can't think of any right now. All right, let's update the scores. What is the percentage even? Yeah, they don't even need 50%. Unfortunately, Stars wasn't able to warm up on his 7 alls before his main. Yeah, that's like one of those raids where like the plan might have been perfect, but you just, man, that just was a rough way to like... Oh. All right, for the last attack of the match, we have Lucky Wen coming in for Sword Assassin with a Warden Charge E-Titan attack with a couple of throwers mixed in. We've got the Rage Gem and the Eternal Tome on the Warden, and we've got the Flame Flinger to help set this funnel. So as soon as this Expo goes down, he will then pick what side he wants to go with the Warden, which probably is going to be to the right because he put the Flame Flinger on the left side, and we'll enter from the Town Hall first with the Smash. Does need to get this Queen out of the way. He invests a Rage to help speed this Warden charge up just a little bit, which I do like. I think if you're doing Warden charges without the Fireball, that you just kind of have to. Okay, Ice Golem's placed down for these wall breaks. Puts the Queen down to lure the Warden to the right, and we are entering from that compartment. There's not a lot of trash he has to clear too because there's no buildings over there. The King enters the compartment too. For the King, we have the Earthquake Boots and Spiky Balls. So the King's going to be responsible for opening up the entire core for this Smash army. And we put the Dragon Duke down over here. Oh, no way. That is like the most anti-Dragon Duke traps I've ever seen. right next to the monolith, all the air traps. If you're base building against the Dragon Duke, this is what you want to do. You want to put your air traps next to the monolith. He decides to invis the Dragon Duke so he can get that monolith. Well played by Wen. We use the ability for the Warden now. The Eternal Tome goes off here. The King's actually in an excellent spot here to use his ability here. Once he hits this Elixir storage, I think right here is where you want to pop it. Yeah, that was excellent. All the E-Titans are dead basically, though. There's only one left. It's crazy. It felt like there was no damage over there, but the E-Titans are still gone. Queen activates her ability. She goes down. He revives the Dragon Duke. He will get some more buildings down here. Does this have a chance to triple? There actually is a chance. It's going to rely on how much damage the Dragon Duke can get. Can the Giant get the scatter shot, though? No. Okay, I'm starting to think that it's probably not going to triple. Yeah, the core got cleared out more quickly than I thought. We do have a Flame Flinger that gets pretty decent value up there, and he's probably got super minions in the CC, if I had to guess. Maybe Yetis. He's got a super barb as well, so it's at fairly low percentage right now, but how much can he get with just the CC that's left? Yeah, so super minions in the CC, they'll help clear and get a little bit more value here in some buildings. But, yeah, the E-Titans got wrecked. He didn't have he did have an Apprentice Warden in the army. I wonder what happened to the E-Titans. They just got kind of wrecked. Didn't seem like there was a lot of damage over there either. Will they get this multi-gear archer tower? No, not with the Builder Hut, I think. Oh, maybe they will. Oh, they barely do. So he'll end at a 74% 2-star because that super minion is definitely not going to get that. And that brings us to the conclusion of the war. It is going to be Sword Assassin winning 9 stars, well, 11 stars to 9 stars over Zeus Esports. Well played by Sword Assassin. That triple from them was really cool. Okay, somebody wanted to show the 1-star. Let me show this again real quick. So what his problem was here, and we kind of talked about this already, but if you missed it, we'll show you why Yada 1-starred. We'll zoom past this Warden Charge part because he doesn't have a fireball or anything. He's just literally walking this part of the base. Update the scorecard. Oh, true. How could I forget? 11. 9/11. Never forget. Oh, wait. I just erased it all. Wait, what? Oh, I didn't know I could do that. Okay, interesting. All right, we'll zoom past this Warden Charge. So what happened here was he put the jump spell right here, right? You can see this jump spell here. And he definitely wanted his smash to go into the core. And what he wanted to do was put his Royal Champion here with the Siege Barracks and clear these buildings. But these Teslas popped up and slowed the Royal Champion down enough so she didn't path right towards this Ricochet Cannon and air defense. And those did not go down in time. And because of that, the bowlers went to these buildings first and not to the core. And after that, he just did not have enough firepower to get to the town hall because the bowlers at this point just walked around the entire base and didn't really do anything. So that's what caused the 1-star here. So the Tesla's definitely one Sword Assassin this war, maybe. Because if they get to the core here, I think this tripled because this was decent percentage considering it was a 1-star, right? Like 88% or something like that. And then really quickly, I just want to show you the opening of this fireball if you missed this too. This was really cool. I haven't really seen anything quite like this. We've seen little variations of this, but nothing quite like this. I don't even know who this is or how to pronounce this name. So we use 2 overgrowths here. And then once this goes down, he ice blocks the Warden and the Queen. Invises those buildings and fireballs the Rage Tower. And literally after this, there's just like, look at that funnel. And there's no more damage left after that either. That's crazy. Yeah, that was a really cool opening. So that was a really cool attack. Definitely MVP of this match. Once a legend said in live stream, never leave the town hall for last. Yeah, it's rough. You definitely have to have like a flawless plan to make that happen. It's a 3-star or 1-star if you do that. Okay, well that's gonna do it. I might come live and stream a little bit more later on, because there's some more matches and stuff, but it won't be Zeus because I think they're done for the day. It depends on what my schedule looks like. But thank you all. Shout out to Shawshank for becoming a member. Thank you, appreciate that. Um, I saw you ask about bases. I will be uploading bases for members later on this month. I'm in the process of moving, so things are a little hectic right now. But once I am done moving and my schedule is a little bit more consistent, I'll be uploading bases once every 2 or 3 days for the members. So you'll get those soon. But again, shout out to everybody. Shout out to Zeus. Thanks for letting me come to your clan and watch. But that'll do it. I'll see you guys later.